Okay, so now we're on to the swinging Bubka. This is a super important exercise for a pole vaulter to learn how to do. It works on your strength. We call it your pole vault strength. It works on your timing, and it's just very obvious that this is something you should be able to do because it's basically like executing the top half of a pole vault, except you're doing it on a high bar. All right, so that's got to be good for you. So the problem with swinging Bubkas is some people can't do them right away. All right, so if that is you, we have a couple solutions for you. So the big things that we're thinking about during a swinging Bubka is we're thinking about pushing with those arms, really starting to initiate the swing with the arms, and we're thinking about trying to swing our hips up to the bar at the same time. All right, so we're not folding in half, we're trying to push and swing your hips all the way up to that bar. And we can accomplish this a little bit easier if we allow you to tuck your knees in and get those hips up over the bar. All right, so remember, this is for if you just can't even come close to a swinging Bubka. This is kind of like the first step. So you hang from the bar like this, and remember, we're thinking about pushing down with our arms and swinging our hips over the top of our shoulders. So we push just like that, okay? Push, just like that. Okay, so once you're able to do that, then you're going to work on what we would call a J-up, okay? So a J-up is going to be where you're going to push, but you're gonna keep those legs elongated. We don't want to curl up in a ball whenever we pole vault. We only do that last exercise just because we have to develop the strength somehow. But whenever we do this J-up, we're going to try to keep that trail leg long, that drive knee up, and we're gonna swing just like we would in a pole vault into that rock back position. So step number one is trying to get to where the bar is touching about mid-shin. And then step number two would be what we would call a true J-up, is where you would get that knee to the bar. All right, so step number one. And also, you can use a mixed grip. You don't have to, but might as well. So first step is we're swinging those shins to the bar, just like that, okay? So we swung the shins to the bar, and now I'm able to do that. Maybe I'm able to do 3 sets of 5 of those. Now I need to try to get those knees to the bar. So I'm pushing and swinging, and I'm not staying very long right now because this is a little bit too short for me to be able to do it. But you should be able to swing, and you want to swing long. So we boom, just like that. Knees to the bar. And we're looking, and we're seeing the knees at the bar because that's one of our big cues whenever we pole vault. Okay, so now last step is we need to do the full swinging Bubka. So the full swinging Bubka is we're just like we would on a normal pole vault. So we jump up, we push to here, and then we drop the head and the shoulders out, okay? So we're gonna push, drop the head and shoulders out. Just like that. Let me catch my breath and I'll give you the last variation of that swinging Bubka, and that is adding a little bit of a turn into it. So what we can do is we can get to the knees and then we can try to mimic a little bit of a turn by looking over our left shoulder and trying to get that right hip to the bar. Let's see if I can even still do this. All right, so obviously super important drill in the pole vault exercise. It's gonna give you really a lot of bang for your buck if you put the time in on that one.